win the title. I don't have to think too heavy, I can remember. City centers hella cold in the December. The roads that I'm from will turn you to
Yeah, that hate, the grind, the sweat, the blood, the time, my motivation. I work too hard, too long, and not be in the conversation. My team been up, way up, ain't nothing less than domination. I got the game and say with lock and key and combination. Keep it gold and high sight, don't focus on what's hindsight. Sleeping on me, tell them night, night, it's my time in a bright light. Don't ever band, no mind, and keep it pushing, don't ever give them a sound. They will let me when you shining, but they wanna talk about you when you down. Motivation, all the hating that they doing, motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation, motivation. All this money on my mind, that's my motivation. You be talking, but you not up in the conversation. They all wanting me to stop, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation. Yeah, bad time that I came through and I got one for the boy. Hey, now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score. Hey, if I had a penny for everyone doubted me, I'll make $1 million a month off a salary. Picture me rolling, go look at the gallery. I've been eating now, look at the calories. No, I've been out up on the road, trying to make it to my goals. Had a lot of friends in the past when I quit on me, had a fold. I remember being told, son, don't ever say it's sold. For the girls, for the cars, for the fame, for the riches, for the gold. Yeah, I've been chasing material things, I've been chasing my dreams. Stay close to the team, I don't ever need no reason to leave. Heard the birds in the trees.
Expectations are sky high for this fight with Sugar Ray Leonard. So
this bout is scheduled.
So they stare into each other's eyes. Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? That punch is beginning to take its toll. A perfect counter lands. Hook misses. A lot of high hopes and aspirations from the fans and media alike as we get set for this main event under the sun.
Because let me explain to you, we are outside. Nobody can turn the temperature down. Nobody can turn the sun down. When that sun's beating on you, when you're tired, when you're frustrated, when you're getting hit, when you're getting hurt, there's no cool fan that's dropping in there. This is where it's real fighting, fight on fight.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They exchange punches. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Well done with that counter shot. The courage on display here is incredible. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them. Finally, here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Missing with the hook. Nice counter shot. Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down. Throw a blanket on them.
A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The straight right just misses. How about that time counter shot? Nice counter shot. Punch, counter punch. That left-handed jab doesn't... Whoa, wait a minute! And Sugar is in trouble! Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Did you see that? Sugar Ray's in trouble! Let's talk about Sugar Ray in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be... On to the third. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. That counter shot lands. Which fighter will say no mas? That jab doesn't find a home. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Uppercut does not score. Can you... Oh my word! Down goes RJJ! Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. What a huge momentum swing. That's
Switch shot.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Had punch and shoot. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Well done. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. I promise. Time for the 5th round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They exchange punches. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That uppercut misses. A lot of effort being exerted here. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Sugar Ray in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance without a doubt.
Let's start the 6th. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He threw a punch and just got countered. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. Just missed with that hook. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought this...
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. Here we go. It's round 7. Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Quick punch scores. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Oh, what a punch! You'd like to see more jabs. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Sugar Ray in that last round. As bad as boxing. And we enter the 8th round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Well done with that counter shot. Just ate that punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. And down goes Jones Jr. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards as a unanimous decision victory.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan, what a result.
entered into this world of America today.
We got all eyes on you. No more bluffing. The truth is coming through. I'm Todd Grisham, and what a stunning venue. It is the one and only Grand Theater. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
Time for our tale of the tape. This is Roman Gonzalez, better known as Chocolatito, 160 centimeters tall with a reach of 163. So here comes Kid Galahad. He's 5'7" with a 66.5-inch reach.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
Roman Gonzalez, Chocolatito, making his way to the ring. And here comes the man with the lightning hands. It's Kid Galahad, born in Qatar but raised in Great Britain, and he's got a lot of fanfare in his home country.
You can hardly hear your...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Managua, Nicaragua, here is a legendary four.
Welcome inside this unique... These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. They are giving us a high-tempo show. Galahad is rocked, and down goes Galahad. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Gotta look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
They exchange punches. They exchange punches. Uh-oh, Galahad in real trouble. How did they not go down?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again, so...
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Galahad is rocked. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But
as we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath, I thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Shots off and don't give him anything.
Great round, great round. Now, relax, relax. Good work, you think.
Listen, don't worry about it. You've been coasting for this.
Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. think about the defense on end of
To be confident. I want you to go back out there and take his confidence away. Go out, and in the first minute, stick him in the end of your jab, and then start gathering your pace and get your momentum back and win the round.
Just vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work.
Right, let's go out there and get your boxing back together. Listen.
What you're doing, the gaps will appear, and he'll start tiring out. Just
You're stepping about, all right? Good. I need you to focus on...
Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking at one shot at a time.
You're better than that, kid.
Here we go for round 2. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Uh-oh, Galahad in real trouble. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Nice counter shot. That counter shot lands. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That hook was off target. This theater is used to hosting concerts and plays, but tonight it's the sweet science that takes center stage.
He's getting everything tonight. And you know what? When you're in a theatre, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making up excuses because you're going to be so transparent, all laid out there.
Galahad is rocked. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Got the momentum, they got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
Good, just get your breath back. Good work.
Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together. Come on.
Can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
You got to go back out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you let him back into it. You're switching off, and you're starting to make mistakes. I need to go back out there and
sit up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work. Now, I don't want you to
back out there and win the round. I need to go back out there.
Take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's
just box him. Be smart. Get your shots off. Don't give him anything.
Go out there and finish him. Just the same again.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Good work. You was thinking. You were smart. You weren't loading.
Good right hand. This is a high-octane battle. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. Catch and shoot. A perfect counter lands. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Straight right just misses. Beautiful counter punch. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. That hook was off target. Good counter punching. The straight right just misses. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Back into the fight.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Just stay focused. Don't let
Sit back together and get back out there and win the round.
I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll...
Boxing back together. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about that round. Let's just get out there and let's reset. Forget about the round. It was a bad round, but we don't care. Let's go out there.
So just keep him on the end of his jab. You're getting your timing already. The right...
All the way through camp, and now you're going to go back out there and lose the match?
A little bit. Just vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work. Just...
I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind...
The gaps will appear and he'll start tiring out.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Go back out there and win.
More shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on what you do.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent...
Whoa, Johnny! Uh-oh, Galahad in real trouble. Looks like trouble was averted.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Good counter punch. You don't want to trade shots. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Punch, counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Galahad is rocked. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man.
Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together. I need you to focus.
Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
You're better than that, kid. Just go back out there and get behind the basics. Get your jab back, get your rhythm back, and then we'll go again. Get your mind back on the job.
Ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll ride it out.
The fight, and you're much better than that guy. You're much better. He's not even
You're getting your timing already. The right hand's beautiful. That's it. Start
back at his place. Right. Let's go out there and get your bot.
Great work. Good work, you.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action.
About, all right? Good.
The jab, and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on end of what you do. Good work.
Time for the 5th round. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. That's another scoring shot. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Nobody home with that hook. Nice counter shot. Through the hook, didn't land. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That counter shot lands. Those counter punches happen. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Let's just get out.
Great work. I love that. I love that. That jab's slick. Just the same.
Care. Just go out there and win the next one. Yeah? Good.
Gaps will appear and he'll start tiring out. Just stay focused.
Now, come on. You're way better than that guy. You've let him back into the fight. You're not even in the same league as him. Come on, switch on, get your boxing back together, and get back out there and win.
Took a few body shots in there a little bit. Just vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out.
And now you've let him back in.
This is the beginning of round 6. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Uh-oh, Galahad in real trouble. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night.
Oh my God, Johnny! Galahad is... A good body shot will paralyze you, and as you can see here, that's exactly what happened.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come to me.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry.
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
Can make or break a fighter.
This fight's not over yet. You got to go back out there and win this round. Yeah,
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man. Good.
all that work in camp. You got to get out there and switch on. Get your butt.
I mean, your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think.
I need to go back out there and switch back on. Get focused, get your mind back on the job, and then get back out there and win the round. come on, you're switching off. Have you got...
The jab's working nice. Those 1-2 straight down the middle.
And win this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you let him back into it.
Back into the fight. Great round. Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't
back, get your focus back, and get that jab back. Just box him, be smart.
go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's
And that'll
ready
do
to
it
go.
for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Don't worry about it.
Finish him. Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shot.
And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Big left there, but misses. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That jab doesn't find a home. A perfect counter shot. Holding nothing back here in the round. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
Shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with the squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, I can't stand these rap boys. Feel to eliminate all. I'm trying to raise this stack, boy, so tall that it might fall. Top striker, man, I lick off the goal, so anything I set, I achieve and more. Soon bring the man them on some kind of tour. Enough liquor bottles in my rider report. I don't know why they would step to the team, and I'll send man airborne like fly B. Come like this, is some sci-fi scene when I lace this magic on these.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around.
Sergio. Sean.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready.
The wait is over. The speaking stopped. The fight begins. Now, let's get the answers.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. How about that time counter shot? Oh, what a punch! That counter punch caught him clean. Nope, that uppercut does not score. Uh-oh, Porter is on wobbly legs. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
The straight right just misses. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Good counter punch. So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Just see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Martinez in that lap. And there's the bell to start round 2. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A perfect counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. The straight right just misses. Nice counter shot. Hook misses. They block that jab. Let's watch that again and replay from a different angle.
I need to see that again.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Which fighter will say no mas? Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Good counter punch. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. Well, if this train... Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Just misses with that uppercut. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. There's a counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Well done with that counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. Good counter punch. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Can't find a home with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. There's the bell for round 4. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Defense is not an option for these two. Those counter punches have to hurt. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. There's a counter shot. The straight right just misses. No rest for the weary. Good counter punching. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk talk about Martinez in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Good work out there. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about our missing. Great work. Stay focused. Don't win back into the fight. Great. It's a bad round.
There's the bell to start round 5. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Both men step back for just a moment. Nice counter punch right up the middle. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
We wanted action, and they are delivering. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. He blocks the jab. Straight right just misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Stay focused. Jab back. Just boxing. Just be smart. Just smart. Relax now. I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking. It's only 1 round that you've lost. Don't worry about it. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him get back into this. You're better than this kid. Go. Ride it out. Go up there and finish him. You will finish it. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again. Good work. Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away. Think about the defense. Get back out there and win the round.
There's the bell to start round 6. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
The straight right just misses. They both want the knockout. Can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
The straight right just misses. Tried to score with a jab. Swing and a miss with the jab. Punch, counter punch. very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the... Here we go. It's round 7. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything when you let those shots go.
And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are ready.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Nice counter. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. Let's see how the corner handles their fighter here after... And we enter the 8th round. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs are feeling like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
The jab not finding its target. Good punch. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Well, you don't see it very often, but here it is. This fight ends in a draw.
A draw? Ooh, listen to that crowd. Nobody's happy with that. Why? Because the build-up was ridiculous. The things that were said were
one, number one, the ring.